Hey, happy 420. Yeah, it's a beautiful day celebrating 420. Recreational marijuana is legal in California now, and you hardly noticed a shift. There's a lot more uh, marijuana centered events happening publicly now, but other than that, there's no huge shifts. But I'm pulling out of the vault a old show, and it's going to celebrate marijuana, and I'll let the show do the talking. Mother Nature decided to celebrate out here today too. Beautiful, sunny, 80 degrees. So hop on board and load up your bong and take an extra hit. Here we go. Oh yeah, enjoy. Hey, this news just in. WikiLeaks just published that Anonymous hacked into the NSA database, and the government's actually been spying on us much longer than we previously knew. And WikiLeaks has published these recordings made of President Obama in his college days. Leading a party. So going to release these. Remember, you heard him here first. Spring Wind Sonic Soul Collage.
All right. Everybody focus up. Look, this party tonight could be a model for the way that the world should work. And I just want to say, I'm totally stoked to the max about it. All right? You guys feeling good?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Dennis, what, are you shooting video?
Yeah, man.
All right, well, be careful with that. I might run for office someday. Now, trust me, I think that this party can be the most inspirational party this campus has ever seen. Is that coming to me? Let me just grab that and...
Nice.
Some righteous bud. Some righteous bud we got going on there. We need some bodacious jock babes coming in.
Yeah.
We need some hot-ass punk rock babes.
Yeah.
I don't care where they come from. The most important thing, it's imperative that we have a diversity in the pussy department. Intercepted. Don't sleep on Barry O. Don't ever sleep on Barry O. Whew. Apartheid is totally gnarly. It's a gnarly institution. Where is he? Dennis, hey, come here. Get this. Okay, we got to have a system in place to get everybody weed, all right? So just watch. This is how you're going to do it, all right? This is, I'm really frosty right now, by the way. This is your constitution, all right? It's just a piece of paper. We got to keep its integrity because it's going to hold everything together. This right here, this is us. This is the American people. We're special. We're magic. Hello, yay. We all live in here. All right, the most important thing is that we don't get too far apart. Me and you, we got to be close. That's the magic of America is love. Otherwise, we're going to get air bubbles in there. It's going to start canoeing and everything. We don't want that. All right, you get that? All right, look. I'm way ahead of you, but I'm already done. Boom, fireworks, 4th of July. That's for you. We want like 10 of these. Oh, my God, I'm so wasted. I'm so high. Oh, what was I saying?
Hey, glad to have been able to bring you that Obama pot smoking. That's actually, what's his name in Peel, the duo on Comedy Central. They do some pretty funny stuff. Anyway, there's a special show we got together tonight. Marijuana. If it wasn't for marijuana, if you took away everything that was inspired by and took place around marijuana and a stoned head, you would have hardly any of the music that most of us love and enjoy. And I've got a nice little selection here from music from back in the 20s when the Vipers were playing. Viper was slang back in that day for marijuana smokers. And a real nice little mix here. And, I was realizing I'm in California and I'm a medical marijuana patient, so I smoke legally. And we had a new neighbor coming over to visit. And I just, Alanis had invited her over, and I just toked up, and so the air smelled of marijuana. And my immediate body response was, high alert, take care, make sure there's no signs from years of repression of breaking the law every time I smoked, to realizing, hey, wait, it's no different than somebody sitting in here sipping on a beer. And what a relief that was to realize that. I'm not really around. I still do most of my smoking privately. I don't have any other pot smoking friends here, for one thing. And I'm not I don't get stoned first thing in the morning. Stay toasted all day. I'm smoking the evenings and a little bit in the afternoon sometimes if I'm working on music. But anyway, enough of that. Let's get into the music here. This is really sweet. And we're going to start off with a police department training film from the day. Here we go.
In the day-to-day conduct of your police duties, no matter how or for what reason you're called to investigate a situation in a residence, use your eyes to detect evidence of marijuana, hashish, or narcotic violations. Marijuana cigarettes are called joints. One that has been partly smoked is called a roach. Marijuana has a sweet, musty odor that is easy to identify. Knowing this, pot smokers often try to hide the telltale fragrance of grass smoke by burning incense in the room. Therefore, the presence of incense or incense burners in a room should be noted. As a matter of fact, once marijuana use has been established, every kind of humidor or container that looks suspicious should be closely inspected for marijuana residue.
Hey, Cat. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I just left the This Studios. Here we are in Harlem. Everybody's here but the police, and they'll be here any minute. It's high time, so catch this song. Here it is. I dreamed about a reefer 5 feet long, a mighty mess, but not too strong. You'll be high, but not for long. If you're a viper, I'm the king of everything. I got to be high before I swing. Let the bells ring, ding dong ding. If you're a viper, say you know you're high when your throat gets dry. Everything's dandy. Oh, yes, you run down to the candy store. Bust your conch on peppermint candy. Then you know your little brown body's sent. You don't give a darn if you don't pay rent, 'cause the sky's high. So am I, yes, yes. Yes, I vibe a bit, but I'm gonna vibe a bit on the 88 now. Oh, stop it, darling. I didn't know you cared. That's enough now. Wait a minute. Let me dream now. That's a killer. Yes, baby. You better nix out on the sidelines there. My wife's in here tonight. She don't vibe either. Get away. Are you kidding? Oh, dear. Say you know you're high. Yes, I know I'm high. 'Cause everything is fine. down to the candy store. Get me Wrigley's or some peppermint candy. I love it, I love it, I love it, yes, baby, but my body's thin. I ain't worried about no rent. Get away from me, you hussy, yeah. Hi, so have I. I'm gonna lay down and relax. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Viper.
Sweet, sweet, sweet all day long. Say, Gates, I think I'm gonna send myself. What you gonna do, bud? I'm gonna light up, Jack. Say I'm the queen of all vipers. I mean I smoke my weed. You know it makes me feel kind of happy when I'm in need. Dreams come from my weed all day long. Put my heart at ease in sweet dreams. Fragrance from my weed and me. Oh, how that tea sends me. All vipers love their mesrose, love it good and strong. Dreams come from Maui, honey, all day long. Sweet, 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 all day long. Put my heart at ease in sweet dreams. Fragrance from Maui send me. Oh, how that tea sends me. All vipers love their mesrose, love it good and strong. Dreams come from Maui, honey, all day long. Get low, oh, I get high. My man walked out, now you know that ain't right. Well, he better watch out if I meet him tonight. I said when I get low, oh, I get high. All this hard luck in this town has found me. Nobody knows how trouble goes round and round me. Oh, I'm all alone with no one to pet me. But old rocking chair ain't never gonna get me. 'Cause when I get low, oh, I get high.
do. Dopey Joe from Baltimore. Now Dopey Joe from Baltimore, he's always on the go. Dopey Joe from Mexico. Now Dopey Joe from Mexico, he's always on the go. Beat it out all around the town. Beat it out, and then you really go to town. Cause Dopey Joe from Baltimore. Now Dopey Joe from Baltimore, he's always on the go. Yeah.
Close the doors, start the party up once more. Hey, hey, let's get gay, cause stuff is here. Everybody grab a glass, cause the good stuff's about to pass. Hey, hey, let's get gay, cause stuff is here. Piano man falls upon his stool, plays that piano like he's nobody's fool. Everybody grab that glass, cause the good stuff's about to pass. Hey, hey, let's get gay, cause stuff is here. Close the doors, start the party up once more. Hey, hey, let's get gay, cause stuff is here. Everybody grab a glass, the good stuff's about to pass. Hey, hey, let's get gay, cause stuff is here. Piano man falls upon his stool, plays that piano like he's nobody's fool. Everybody grab that glass, cause the good stuff's about to pass. Hey, hey, let's get gay, cause stuff is here.
Let the joy jump and the good times roll. Let the pleasure pop. Now let's take a stroll. Light up. Let's all get mellow. Light up. Get smoke in your eyes. Light up. Get hip, I say, fella. Light up. Say, what is this jive? Light up. Let's all get ready. Light up. I know how you feel. Light up. Now don't be afraid. You'll find what I mean in any old field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Blow. 8, 9, 10, and then 11. Hold up. Now get your day going. Blaze up. I'm saying that's the thing. Light up. Don't let that man get you. Just puff on your cig and blow the smoke ring.
Mom, Dad, I'm so ashamed. I thought I knew what I was doing. I thought I could handle the reefer.
Well, Jimmy, you're only a teenager.
You're still a long way from making your own decisions.
What's that supposed to mean?
Let me put it to you this way. Body's getting taller, peach fuzz on your face. Your teenage brain is growing, but at a slower pace. Attempts at thinking are premature. I'm your dad, and I know best.
Aw, come on, Pop. What could you possibly know about marijuana?
A great deal, thanks to the crackerjack journalism of that great American billionaire, Mr. William Randolph Hearst.
He's dedicated his political influence and many millions of dollars to the noble cause of informing parents about the true dangers posed by the green misery.
Look at these headlines. Hashish goads users to bloodlust. If the monster Frankenstein came face to face with marijuana, he would drop dead of fright. Marijuana is responsible for the raping of white women by crazed Negroes.
Wow! Frankenstein! Is all that true?
If it weren't, they certainly wouldn't print it in the papers, now would they, silly? Clammy-handed darkies with twitching, throbbing hips. Reefer sticks protruding from their gigantic lips. We learn about them from Mr. Hearst. He is white, and he knows best.
Gosh, all hemlock! What else does Mr. Hearst say?
He warns of the wily Chinese,
The yellow peril,
with eyes that squint and slope.
from smoking opium.
Expanding our lexicons tells us how Mexicans lust for dope.
It makes them lazy.
His papers shine a light,
Shine a light
on godless foreign thirst. No one dares to tell the truth like William Randolph Hearst.
Jeepers! I had no idea everybody was out to get us white people.
That realization only comes with experience and education, champ.
You're right, Dad. My big mistake was trying to think for myself. I figured I had all the answers.
But now?
Well, maybe you should take a paddle to my tender young buns so I don't forget this important lesson again.
That's my boy.
I'm so proud of you.
Friends, neighbors, local scout leaders and clergy, let's all pitch in and take a whack at Jimmy's rumble seat.
The Board of Education will tend my foolish hide.
Till we find snuffed out that stubborn teenage pride. Sweet absolution from cheek to cheek.
Do your worst, 'cause you know best.
We know best. When your rump is black and blue, it hurts us more than it hurts you. When the crack begins to show, trust us, Jimmy, we know best.
Hey, hope you enjoyed that. We started out with If You're a Viper, Fats Waller, then Weed by B. Foote. Then we had When I Get Low, I Get High. That was Ella Fitzgerald with Chick Webb and his orchestra. Chick Webb held court at the Apollo in Harlem for years, for quite a few years. And then we had Slim and Slam doing Dopey Joe, followed by Cleo Brown doing The Stuff Is Here and It's Mellow. Then Buster Bailey's Rhythm Busters doing Light Up. And then Trixie Smith doing I'm Mellow May. And then we just heard We Know Best, which was cut early in the run from the Broadway play Reefer Madness. So I hope you enjoyed that. You know, it just shows, some of this music was made coming up on 100 years ago now. And, when I was young in the 60s, the reality of marijuana was brought to the American people and embraced by a good portion of the population, and since then it's been obviously more and more accepted, to the point that I think it was 58% in the poll, in a poll that was released today. I don't say that just because the poll says it, it's true, but I know from observation and conversation that my anecdotal evidence supports the poll, that the same 58% of the American people now support the legalization of marijuana. So I urge you all to get out there and do what you can to legalize it. There's been a lot of lives destroyed by these draconian laws, put in prison for smoking some herb, and then all the whole criminal economy that it supports by making it illegal. Then that means that only criminals can deal in it, and which makes it more lucrative for them, more lucrative for law enforcement to get all the government funding to fight it. And we, the people, pay the price. So I do encourage you to do what you can to legalize marijuana. It's not the biggest issue in the world, but it will change an awful lot of what's going on here in our culture if it is legalized. Legalize it. So here we go. We're going to let perhaps one of the most Stone songs. We're going to jump a little further in the future, and to me it's about the most Stone song musically, Les Paul and Mary Ford doing Smoke Rings. But first, got Bart Simpson here. He's got a bong with him here, and we're going to hit up here, and then we'll see you later. Have a wonderful weekend. Peace out.
Hey, kids! Your turn, Bart. Whoa, that's good. What's it like, Bart? Bart? Give me that!
Tell me, where do they go? Those smoke rings I blow each night. What do they do? Those circles of blue and white. Why do they seem to picture a dream of love? Why do they fade my phantom parade of love? Puff, 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 puff your cares away. Puff, 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 night and day. Blow, blow them through the air, silky little rain. Those little smoke rings I love, please take me above with you. way above. Take me with you.